Hello, welcome to the daily English news program on Azərbaycan Television with the major developments of the day. I am your host, İlham Məmmədov. On July 11th, President of the Republic of Azerbaijan, İlham received Meryem Kvırvishvili, Georgia's Minister of Economy and Sustainable Development. President İlham Əliyev congratulated Meryem Kvırvishvili on her appointment as minister, noting that her visit to Azerbaijan shortly after assuming her duties is a testament to the close cooperation between the two countries. Expressing gratitude for the hospitality and congratulations, Meryem Kvırvishvili said she felt honored to meet with the head of state. The minister conveyed the greetings of Georgia's Prime Minister Irakli Kobakhidze to President İlham Əliyev. The Azerbaijani leader expressed his appreciation for the greetings and requested that his regards be conveyed to Irakli Kobakhidze. The president recalled with satisfaction that after the parliamentary elections in Georgia, Irakli Kobakhidze made his first foreign visit to Azerbaijan in January this year, describing it as an example of the friendship and brotherhood between Azerbaijan and Georgia. Meryem Kvırvishvili emphasized President İlham Əliyev's status as a global leader, noting that he is regarded as a friend in Georgia. During the meeting, they emphasized the broad agenda of bilateral relations, noting that cooperation between Azerbaijan and Georgia in the fields of energy and transport, as well as the implementation of joint projects, holds strategic significance not only for the two countries, but also for the wider region. They stressed the importance of enhancing bilateral and multilateral cooperation in areas such as connectivity, energy, trade, and investment, and expressed hope for the further expansion of relations in various directions. The sides underlined that Azerbaijan is one of Georgia's main trade partners, highlighting the considerable potential for increasing trade turnover. They also exchanged views on the implementation of joint projects across different sectors of the economy. President İlham Əliyev signed an executive order to strengthen the material and technical capacity of the National Oncology Center. According to the executive order, 650,000 manats from the President's Reserve Fund is allocated to the National Oncology Center. Bone fragments resembling a human skeleton have been discovered in Kengerli village of Ağdam district. The skeletal remains were found during excavation work. Law enforcement bodies were summoned to the scene. Bone fragments were submitted for forensic examination. The trial of 15 Armenian nationals charged with committing numerous crimes against Azerbaijanis continues. During the court hearing held on July 11th, the victims who were taken as hostages during the occupation of Khojaly and Kalbajar testified. When the Armenian armed forces attacked Khojaly, they took as hostages a mother and her 3 days old newly born baby. When Armenia invaded our sovereign lands, at the time they took many minors as hostages and subjected them to different tortures while they were being kept in captivity. These were the victim testimonies during the open trial of 15 Armenian nationals who were charged with crimes against peace and humanity, war crimes, including preparation and waging of invasive war, and many other crimes as a result of Armenia's military aggression against Azerbaijan. The Khojaly and Kalbajar residents who were testifying on the accounts of disappearance of people with violence and subjection of captives to torture noted that during the attack on our districts and cities, the main target of the Armenian armed forces were peaceful Azerbaijani civilians. Our residential settlements were shelled with Alazan rockets and invaded with heavy machinery. People were being wounded, killed, and their corpses were desecrated. Their houses were burnt down and their property looted. They were kept in captivity without food and water and were subjected to torture and beating on a daily basis. The victims demanded justice from the court, saying they lost their loved ones, relatives, as well as their health as a result of the Armenian aggression. That was all for the day. Thank you for being with us. Goodbye.